How you doing? This is Rory Boone. I appreciate you taking a moment to visit my YouTube channel, Be Wealthy with Rory. I own a real estate company, Turnkey Investing. We buy houses out in Seattle area for development and rehab purposes. And I want to take time on this video to shoot a quick video and answer some questions that I received in my inbox about an individual that's interested in getting into real estate investing, becoming an investor. Some of the questions I've heard before, and I thought it'd probably be more beneficial if I go ahead and shoot a video, answer the questions, and add it to a YouTube channel. So in the future, if someone else has those same questions, they can just visit my YouTube page and be able to get those answers rather than me continuously answering the same questions over and over. And what I've found in the past is a lot of times when people ask the questions and I let them know what actions they need to take, they oftentimes don't take the action. So, for myself, I'd rather just record the answers to the questions and add it to the YouTube page and allow that to be kind of help others interested in getting in rehabbing and investing, as well as the friend that requested information for me to share with them. So let me see. Send me an email. Let's see. The first question was, I'd like to know more info as to what avenues are out there for marketing to potential buyers once you have found a house and placed it under contract. So I think the question he's asking is how to find cash buyers. It's looking like he's getting inquiring about wholesaling houses. And wholesaling, just a quick summary of it. Wholesaling is when you find a property under contract, you and then you find a cash buyer or rehab investor or JV partner in which you assign your interest to purchase the property over to that investor for a fee for your time and finding the deal and assigning it over to another buyer. So I think he's asking me, let me read it one more time. He'd like more information, more info as to what avenues are out there for marketing to potential buyers once you found a house and placed it under contract. You can place marketing avenues is you can place it on Craigslist. What you can also do is look for already rehab properties that have sold in the last 6 months around that property that you have under contract, and you can search the public tax records and find out who the investor was that likely rehabbed that house, and you can send a letter to them letting them know that you have a similar deal in that area, and if they're interested in it, to give you a call. So that's a good way. You can also drive the area where you have the subject property under contract and look for properties that are currently under rehab. Find out who the owner is of those properties by searching the tax record and public information to pull that information up to see who owns it. And you can reach out to those owners and see if they're looking to buy another investment property in that area. So that's a couple different ways. There are some other options as well. You can use a site called ListSource and pull a list of cash investors in the area. But I can go in more detail on that if need be. Just inbox me. Send me an email at Boone, Boone, Rory, Rory at gmail.com if you'd like me to elaborate more on using ListSource and how to pull buyers from there. So those are a couple, and then see what other questions you have. Okay, other section. What have what have you come to see as the most difficult part of this business, and what suggestions would you have for someone like myself trying to get started? Uh, I think one of the most difficult things is just staying consistent with your marketing. And my suggestion for you or anyone starting out is um, learn and study as much as you can, but you got to start taking action. I mean, you got to start sending out some mail to homeowners and just jump in and starting to take action. I mean, first you want to determine, I mean, learn some of the basics, meaning determine what the after repair value is, finding out the areas where cash buyers are buying at. Those are some of the basics you want to learn. I mean, in terms of determining after repair value and estimating what it's going to cost to fix it up. Those are things that you're going to need to learn, but ultimately you're going to have to start talking to sellers and meeting with cash buyers and just going out and meeting people, and that's how you're going to ultimately learn the best. But you do want to kind of start doing a little bit of homework on yourself, in terms of learning what the after repair value is of a property, learning what estimating repair costs. You don't need to know it for down to the every single dime, but you do need to have a basic understanding of what it'll cost to fix up a house, so you can take that into account when you're walking through a house to see what it'll cost, what you need to minus out for what a rehabber is going to need to do to fix it up, and then you'll need to minus out a profit for your rehabber and a profit for yourself as well, and the numbers still had to make sense. So let's just say that's where you should start at. Just start learning the basics about the business, and then what else did you ask me? Are you working under or have your own company name when going through the process with the seller? When I first started out, I did not have a company. I didn't start a company until I've closed maybe one or two deals, and I had some profit coming in. That's when I officially set up my LLC. Not to say that that's how you should or shouldn't do it. That's just the way I went about it. So take that as what you feel is best in your situation. But I did not start out with an LLC with a business name. I assigned things directly from my name over to my uh, cash buyer, JV partners when I was first starting out doing wholesaling. Okay, so that answered the questions that you have. If you have any other questions, feel free to send me an inbox, send me an email at Boone BOONE Rory RORY at gmail.com, and I'll answer the questions accordingly. Be wealthy with Rory, Turnkey Investing. We buy houses. Thank you.